Hello Galactic family. In the midst of so many things we have gone through in this life, many of them could be programmed and reprogrammed. But what science has taken a long time to know is that we can reprogram desires and create the desired reality. In the midst of the advancement of technologies, quantum physics has opened a gigantic space in terms of world communication and information. The going to the moon, NASA's discoveries of the universe, planets, galaxies, stars and everything else is and was discovered due to the advancement of science. But now the biggest question comes in knowing ourselves. It's no use finding out all about the universe, where it comes from, and where it goes, if we do not know anything about us. The important thing is self-knowledge and knowing how the mind creates reality. And in this science advances and proves, scientifically, that it is possible to program. Vast studies already prove quantum physics. Now science has opened space for the brain, quantum consciousness. From childhood we have introduced concepts and cultures impregnated as paradigms, which are not always the best for the education of the child. Sometimes the parents themselves do not know the dimension, nor how they educate the child in the wrong way. But I will not extend this subject here on this. The goal is only to show that the child, from his childhood, or rather, since gestation, is already recording and programming everything in the subconscious, because we are 95% subconscious and only 5% conscious. Sometimes the child grows up listening to the parents, that who has money is because they cheated, or because money is dirty, and so on. The child is recording in his mind that being rich and prosperous is not for her. The mind records, the mind creates, without realizing it. Then the problems of relationship, of prosperity begin, and the person can never advance in anything, is always locked, because his subconscious is impregnated with wrong paradigms and the blockage occurs, or rather, self-sabotage occurs whenever the person wants to move forward. This self-reprogramming can be done in a simple way, but it must be persistent and disciplined. Just take some time and write down your desired life on paper. Read this paper with well-defined goals in a positive and completed manner, at night and in the morning, twice a day for 28 days. If you have other goals, you can make another list, after 28 days and start a new list different from that, only the previous goals cannot be cancelled. A fundamental point is to do daily meditation for 30 minutes, sitting in a lotus position and with your arms crossed, concentrating only on the breath and every thought that comes, letting go lightly, returning to focus only on the breath. Another fundamental point for reprogramming the subconscious is to make a film on the mental screen of all the goals, for 20 minutes daily, with sound, color, touch, feeling, and thank for the possession of the goal already achieved. The color is fundamental because it potentiates enough desired objective. Another fundamental point, which should not be forgotten, is feeling. For it was through quantum mechanics that it was discovered that the feeling is 5,000 times stronger than thought. The brain is recording through the neurotransmitters, opening the way, and when the synapses happen, they are already recording as something happened, and then it is the mind that creates reality. The more visualizations are made with the feeling that this is already a reality, the universe is moving to bring it closer and perform. The important point is the calm and serenity of the mind, so the daily meditation. It is already known that it takes around 4 months to 2.5 years, until the goal is achieved, having discipline and persistence. Create the desired reality.